Let's meet the starters for your Phoenix Suns. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 8, Grayson Allen. At the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 20, Yusuf Nurkic. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Bradley Beal. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant. Your head coach is Greg Vogel. Make some noise for your Phoenix Suns.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now Golden State's starting 5. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Phoenix, the big 3 for the Suns, all on the 4. Booker and Beal as the guards. And KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
KD looking around. Got that bucket in no time at all.
That's one of Durant's specialties. He can pull up off the drive and shoot right over you, not even knowing you're there.
Curry passes to Looney, and he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Beal. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively. You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
Second free throw, no good. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Puts it up from 15, and the jumper is good. Durant's got his second basket.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
Curry passes to Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Booker, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry passes to Looney, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Looney's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Beal with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Now the pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with the steal. 3 on 3. Floats it up for Curry. Durant with the steal. Over Green. And that one's good. Durant's got 6.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, Golden State.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Beal the pass to Booker, and that one drops.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Curry against Booker. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Butler on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Now, here's Nurkic. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Allen. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Allen drops them both.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Well, I'd say that's his biggest utility offensively, is that he goes to find the gaps in the offense. He chases space, and he's capable of knocking them down.
Now here's Curry. His last outing with 20 points. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Butler, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Phoenix making some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Gordon in for Beal. Booker up top, guarded by Curry. Count that one. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kuminga dishes to Curry. Kuminga with it. O'Neal's there. Outside Butler. Over Gordon. Outside for Curry. Back to Butler. It's not going to go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Pass to KD. Now Booker, guarded by Curry, takes the 13-footer, scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Curry. There's the pass to Looney. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Kuminga. Back to Butler. Outside for Curry. That one falls.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
And they pick up 2. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 1 second left. No good on the shot. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Grayson Allen is out there with Bol. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Bol following the score by Golden State. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. Butler finds Green. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Butler's got 9. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What could be that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about, I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
For 3, Booker drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Looney. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Beal. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry against Booker. Curry passes to Looney, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Here's Booker. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Curry kicks to Green. From past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Back to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
On the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Suns leading by 3. Outside Durant. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Booker outside. Again, the miss by Booker. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
Oh, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around. And does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one drops. He ties it up. Phoenix making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Bol, and O'Neal subbed in for Allen. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Curry with the steal. Butler at the elbow. Back to Curry. And stolen by Booker. Outside Beal. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Outside, KD. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Butler, and it's the Warriors on the break. 44 seconds left here in the second. Booker against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Beal taking his time here. On the wing, Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, Eric Gordon.
.11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Curry, right wing, with 2 seconds left. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And after being behind to start this second quarter, they came out rolling and now maintain a slight edge. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. Love the pace, the flow. Very efficient.
Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not.
And Shaq, what do you think about Phoenix? Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The post pair for them. It's Green and Looney. Kuminga out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3. Butler against Allen. Pass to Kuminga. Here's the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga.
3-point field goal.
Curry's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. The 3 from KD. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Back to Butler. They kick it out to Green. And the pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Green. Butler finds Green. Puts up a deep 3. No good that time. Good work defensively by KD. The second chance effort. Green with the block. And they recover it. For the finish. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
And here's Booker. 16 points for him. Phoenix calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Another big cheer for your
Here's Booker. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Yep, that one goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Allen.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And Butler, here we go. Here's Green. Puts it up from 7. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Booker dishes to KD. He gets that one. KD's got 8 points.
KD, a scorer, so he's going to invite that kind of contact and force his way inside.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And the Warriors get it back. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. They shoot again. Butler kicks to Kuminga. 3 on the clock. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter. Suns trail by 8. Feeds it to KD. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Jonathan Kuminga, first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Phoenix.
And the first one goes. Full ball. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
Here's Curry. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Allen. And Gordon subbed in for Beal.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
That one is off. And he's good on the second.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And the basket by Gordon. Warriors leading by 3.
And Eric Gordon, he knows his role on this team inside and out.
It's amazing Eric Gordon, Greg, can attack this game offensively still and have an impact. He's ready as soon as you put him in the game. So many coaches value that kind of consistent approach from a bench player that can be a pro.
Here's Booker. O'Neal inside, defended by Butler. And it's Gordon missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Curry passes to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Curry against Booker. Passes to Gordon. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. And the shot goes in. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, when Eric Gordon's able to find space and dribble that way, the defense has a hard time and is helpless to stop it.
The shot by Curry, no good. Suns trail by 5. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Curry, and Looney sends it back. Curry is inside. Working on Booker. The shot by Curry, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Butler. Into the lane. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Man, it's hard to stop on the drive. Butler's strength and attitude right there. Coming in to finish.
Drops in the tray. Booker's got 24 points.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
On its way from Curry for 2. Over Booker. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. The Warriors on top, up 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Poise and aggressiveness on the offensive end. Everything we do is...
All right, everyone.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter. What is still anybody's ballgame. The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Booker against Curry. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Butler kicks to Kuminga. Butler against Beal. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Butler against Beal. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Kuminga throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Booker the pass to Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Kuminga. Butler on the way. He's covered by Beal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
That free throw good from Butler. Both good from the line that time.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Now here's Booker. Durant wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Curry. Curry showing toughness inside.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside, KD. Great D that time from Green.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And yes, it's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Booker. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nurkic, solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
And stolen by Booker. Outside Durant, shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Butler. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Booker. Curry kicks to Butler. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Booker with it. Now Green defending. Nobody near Allen. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors trail it. Outside Butler. To the left side wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And he is not letting anybody else take that shot. Bradley Beal wants the ball in his hands in the clutch.
Bobbed up there for Green. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
59 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really, in forcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Butler with the steal. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the 4th. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Curry against Booker. Nurkic with the steal. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Outside Durant. It's Allen on the wing. So the Suns win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Katie, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.